Here we have another example of condensing an expression to a single logarithm. Notice that I have log base 4, log base 4, log base 4, log base 4. So we're going to condense it, make it shorter. So since all of them have the same log, I'm going to write it only once, log base 4. The operation is going to have a plus, which means that if it's a plus, it's going to be times. So we're going to multiply y times, that's the first one. Second one is z times z. The third one is w times w. And the fourth one is x times x. So here's the operation for all three. Plus meaning times. So I go back to the first one. I don't notice that I have a number here, so it stays. Z doesn't have a number, it stays. W does not have a number, it stays. However, here I have a fraction, which means that if it's a number in front of the log, it's going to be a power. So this is x to the 1/3. However, because it's a fraction, it changes to the following part. Remember at the beginning in the other example that we said that if it was a square root, it meant that it was x to the 1/2 power root. So if it's a third, it's going to be 1/3. Since it's a third, we have to put it in a radical. So this will be x to the 3rd. Here's my answer. So if you notice, the only thing that was different, might be difficult, is making sure that I remember that a radical is a power, it's a fraction. So here's an example if you get a fraction and place it in here. Power root. Let's look at the next one and see what we have. On this one, we have all of them log 6. So we're going to condense it to 1 log base 6. But I noticed that my operation is minus, which means it's going to divide. So let's take the first one. I have 12, but there's a number in front. This number is a power. So this is 12 to the 4th. Divided by, minus means divide, the second one. Again, I have a number in front of the log, which means again, it's a power. 5 to the 4th. But now I get another divide. What do I do? Well, I'm going to put a division right here, and I'm going to do the same thing. I put 11. I have another number in front, so this is 12. The difference here is this. When you have two divisions, keep in mind what you did in middle school. When I had a fraction divided by another fraction, we had to inverse it, reciprocal, 2 over 1. Now I can multiply, so this will be 2 over 4, my final answer. So let's do the same that I did here on this side. Log base 6, 12/4 over 5/4 times, let's invert it, switch it, 1 over 11 to the 12th. So now my final answer would be 12 to the 4th over 5 to the 4th times 11 squared. That would be my answer.